everyone, I hope everyone's doing well here and you are having a blessed Good Friday and following this week and also the weekend. I hope you all have a blessed time with your family and your church or whomever you are just following this time with. I'm not a big Easter person, in a sense, like I don't celebrate Easter in the way this world celebrates or Christmas in the way the world celebrates, but I do believe that Jesus, obviously is our faith, that Christ was here on this earth and he did do what he did do that we believe in. And this is a time, regardless of what the world is doing, to just experience that time with your family and with your friends, with your church members or whomever that you connect with, and to share the gospel as well. This is a great time to really reflect on what Christ has done for us, for the humanity, and share that with people who don't know about Jesus' suffering. So I just wanted to come on here and sort of read out to you guys something that I found online, a published article. This is based on Jesus' suffering. So I want to just sort of read this out here. So normally, to breathe in, the diaphragm, the large muscle that separates the chest cavity from the abdominal cavity, must move down. This enlarges the chest cavity and air automatically moves into the lungs. Inhalation. To exhale, the diaphragm rises up, which compresses the air in the lungs and forces the air out. Exhalation. As Jesus hangs on the cross, the weight of his body pulls down on the diaphragm and the air moves into his lungs and remains there. Jesus must push up on his nailed feet, causing more pain to exhale. In order to speak, air must pass over the vocal cords during exhalation. The Gospels note that Jesus spoke 7 times from the cross. It is amazing that despite his pain, he pushes up to say, "Forgive them," according to Luke 23, verse 34. The difficulty surrounding exhalation leads to a slow form of suffocation. Carbon dioxide builds up in the blood, resulting in a high level of carbonic acid in the blood. The body responds instinctively, triggering the desire to breathe. At the same time, the heart beats faster to circulate available oxygen. The decreased oxygen due to the difficulty in exhaling causes damages to the tissues, and the capillaries begin leaking watery fluid from the blood into the tissues. This results in a buildup of fluid around the heart, pericardial effusion, and lungs pleural effusion. The collapsing lungs, failing heart, dehydration, and the inability to get sufficient oxygen to the tissues essentially suffocate the victim. The decreased oxygen also damages the heart itself, myocardial infarction, which leads to cardiac arrest. In severe cases of cardiac arrest, the heart can even burst, a process known as cardiac rupture. Jesus most likely died of a heart attack. After Jesus is dead, the soldiers break the legs of the 2 criminals crucified alongside with him, according to John 19:32, causing suffocation. Death would then occur quicker. When they came to Jesus, he was already dead, so they did not break his legs. Instead, the soldiers pierced his side to assure that he was dead. In doing so, it is reported that blood and water came out, referring to the watery fluid surrounding the heart and lungs. While these unpleasant facts depict a brutal murder, the depth of Christ's pain emphasizes the true extent of God's love for his creation. Teaching the physiology of Christ's crucifixion is a constant reminder of the magnificent demonstration of God's love for humanity that was expressed that day in Calvary. This lesson enables us to participate in the communion, the remembrance of his sacrifice, with a grateful heart, and we must be struck every time with the stunning realization that as a flesh and blood human, Jesus felt every ounce of this execution. What greater love than this can a man have for his friends? So I really just wanted to, when I read this, I was looking into articles and journals of, regarding any writings about the execution of Jesus Christ, the crucifixion of, when he was on this earth. And when I came across this, really moved my heart. It really moved me to have a deeper level of understanding, to know the pain that the Lord went through, the pain our Master went through on this earth for the sake of gaining us, for the sake of redeeming us. So today when you are celebrating, when you are remembering his death on the cross, his crucifixion, what he went through, please take some time to really ponder upon what Christ really had gone through on that cross. Many times when we do know the brutality of what he'd been through, and thankfully we have a lot of references of that in the scripture as well. But when you sort of learn it and understand it in a very in a physiological sense, it really opens your mind to a degree that you probably wouldn't have in other ways. So for me, being a science graduate, when I read the physiological side of the body and what Jesus has gone through as a human being on this earth, it really makes me humble myself down so much more to thank him, to love him, deeply, and to understand the pain that he'd gone through, and that he's the only one who can truly understand the pain that I will go through on this earth, because he's the only God who has truly experienced our pain and has laid his life down for us. There's really no greater love than one who lays down his life for his friends. So I really hope you all have a blessed Good Friday, and God bless you and take care.